Welcome back to another episode of Let's Chat Podcast, y'all. I am your host, JoJo.
And I'm Tyra.
Ooh.
It's been 3 weeks, y'all. Ooh,
Embarrassing.
we really been MIA.
Embarrassing.
And you know what we've been doing? Working.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Working. Today we both worked and it was a very long day. Very, very long day. Like we both were like basically like stuck at work.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Love that for us.
And it's the first time that I'm wearing glasses on the podcast. But I literally wear glasses every day.
I don't know that it's your first time.
I really think it is, honestly. No, I swear. Because you know what I don't like? The reflection of the light on my glasses.
Oh, okay.
That's how I know.
That makes sense.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. That part. Well,
yeah, no, I'm busy working.
First of all, I want to start off by saying, look at my shirt. For those of you that are watching, it says, I love my girlfriend. I just can't get enough of my girlfriend buying me apparel that, you know, just says I love my girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's good to know you love yourself.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I like that you wear it.
I had to.
But I don't know if she's going to wear it in public, but it was part of her 30 for 30 birthday gifts. And I honestly ran out of ideas. So I was like, I got to get funny gifts. 30 gifts, because I didn't know what to get you because she didn't give me a list. Valid. And I was like, I gotta put something funny in there.
I mean, it was funny. It was cute funny.
Mm-hmm. So
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
My 30 for 30. She got me some. Yeah, well, we'll just get into it. Yes, I had a wonderful birthday for those who are asking. Okay. So I came home one day and it was like the Sunday before my birthday. My birthday was a Friday. And I come home and she's got like a decoration up. It says happy birthday. It's got the big 30 numbers. And she got a bunch of gifts. And I'm like, oh my God, like, what did I do to deserve this?
Oh, Lord.
Knowing damn well I deserve it. Oh, say no. So I was like mad, like blushy. You can ask her. Because I wasn't expecting it. So she was like, all right, your birthday's coming up. So you got like 5 days to run through 30 gifts. You get 5 gifts a day. And I said, it's Christmas? Because that's what it felt like. And it's kind of crazy because either I'm getting old or I was really like just tired that week that she was like, are you going to open these gifts? Like, are you going to open your gifts today? Are you going to open your gifts today? Because there was like a few days where I was like, maybe tomorrow. Or I'll wait, you know? Not because I didn't want to. I really wanted to. I guess I was just chilling. I was like, let me not do too much.
Mm-hmm.
But she got me a lot of cute shit. I really didn't give her a list because at this point in life, I just don't know what I even want anymore. And I feel like we're at a point where if we want something, we get it when we want it.
Right.
We don't wait for like a time to be like, hey, give me this. So she did have to gift me all on her own. And she gave me a lot of cute things. The shirt, she bought me some socks with smiley faces on it in all different colors. She actually bought me, if you know me, you know that, believe it or not, Boohoo is my shit. That's where I get my clothes from. Boohoo.
They always asking.
Yeah.
Where
For everyone who's always asking, where do I shop, where I get my shit, Boohoo is basically my number one shop. I obviously shop other places, but that's been my number one for years. They've been slacking on me lately, but whatever. So she bought me a few things from there, and that actually surprised me because I was like, oh my God, not you like going on my favorite site and just buying me shit and not even knowing, like, you know, like I didn't have to tell her. She just was like, I'm just gonna buy something. And she actually bought some hot shit. Like I actually really liked what she bought me. But one of the things that she got me from there was a jersey style like bomber jacket. Mm-hmm. And it was fucking fly. Like, it's so fly. I'm so gassed. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, did you look at my wish list? And she was like, I didn't look at your wish list.
What wish list?
No, because here's the thing. You asked me for a screenshot of what I wanted. And I did end up telling you one day what I wanted. And I'm still waiting for it.
She literally sent me a screenshot like 3 days before her birthday. Like, yeah, you think that's gonna get here?
I didn't need it to get here on the day of my birthday. I was just like, I get here when I get here. I mean, now you have to send me that screenshot again because I don't know what it is and I still got to get it. So I thought that when she sent herself the screenshot, because I didn't send a screenshot, she sent herself the screenshot of it. And I thought she looked at my wish list. But I didn't think about it either. And I was like, that's too fast.
That's too much.
Either way, I loved it. She got me a lot of other cutesy things. I can't remember right now. She got me some basketball tickets to the Liberty game. Who did they play? I don't remember who they played, but it was a good game. Very gassed. We saw a lot of people, but we'll get there. And I think one of the main things for us is experiences, and I feel like she gave me that too. So we did a helicopter ride, which I was super gassed. Like, probably the hypest 15 minutes of my life.
Were you scared?
So like, it was a weird thing. It wasn't that I was scared. Like, obviously, naturally, a part of you is like a little nervous for something that you never done before. But I think that when I was actually in it, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, look at this. Like, I'm just hovering over, streets, cities, houses. Like, this is crazy. But in the position that I was sitting in the back seat where I could see all the windows. So it's like we got 2 windows on each side and the window in the front. And there's other people in this helicopter. It's not just us, but it was like just the view that I had, like from side to side. It was just so surreal to me that I was like, no, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who I was talking to, but I had mentioned that, like, things like that where we kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like when I'm in positions to where I'm seeing the world from a different angle, or like in a way where I have never really taken the time to see it, I'm like so in awe and like grateful and just like very appreciative of like being able to like live this life where I get to see the world this way. So that was like a really bomb ass thing that we did, and like that's how I felt. I just felt like so grateful. So thank you for that, honey.
You're welcome.
We also did a brunch with my
we did a brunch and we saw one of our listeners.
Yes,
we was taking shots. We was too lit. Like, I truly don't remember the end of that brunch. We were probably so annoying. Like, truly, just tragic.
We literally ate, had some mimosas, and came home. Like, we did not go anywhere else. We did not. Nope. It was just like,
which I'm glad.
We did our little.
What we gonna do at 4 p.m.? Like,
yeah, that would have been a long day. So I'm glad we came home. But yeah, my birthday was pretty good. So
ain't no complaints about the WNBA game.
Go.
So one thing about going to a WNBA game, if you've never gone, this was our second time going, or third time.
Second time
going. We got pretty good seats. Like, obviously not at the floor because we don't got money like that.
No, baby.
Not like that, okay? But not all the way at the top. So it's kind of like concert tickets. But I like it because you can actually see the players. You can see the game. Sometimes you can even like hear what they're saying. Like, I don't know, like the coaches and shit like that. But one thing I like about going to the WNBA games, there's always a famous person that you're going to see. And when we were there, I was like, babe, look at who it is. Look at who it is. And I'm surprised that I caught her first because I didn't even know who she was until like we started dating and started talking about her. But we saw Ashlyn Harris and her new girl. And I was like, oh my God, look at them. And they're so beautiful, like in person too. Like, obviously, I feel like sometimes you see like them on Instagram and you don't know, but like in person, they literally look exactly the same. And yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Before that, like, we were seeing other influencers and kind of like reality TV celebrities.
Yeah.
We had saw one of the these people who are like on a realtor show.
Yeah, his name was Ryan.
We were watching.
Sirhan, something like that.
There was a lesbian comedian there that we had actually seen live before.
I feel like there was another person there that looked like famous, but I was like, they look familiar, but I don't know who they are. Oh, we also saw I forgot their name or whatever, but yeah, you just see a lot of lesbians.
That's like another thing that like puts life into perspective for me too, because I'm just like, we think we are so far-fetched from celebrities, and I think
they're sitting right there.
Yeah, like we almost forget,
like we could have gone too. Like there was a girl by us who actually got up and went to go speak to somebody who was sitting at the floor thing, and nobody stopped her, no security, nothing. So like we could have, but I was like, that's doing too much.
Yeah. You know, we're not that people. We're not those people. But
yeah, but so close yet so far.
What are you doing?
Here he comes.
Anyway, so yeah, it's just so crazy because, like I said, seeing celebrities and people like, you know, who are of high status, I guess, than us normal people, you know, they do shit like we do shit too, you know? We share spaces with them as well. So it's not like, I always say, or I mean, at least in the last couple years, I've realized that nobody is like impossible. Nothing or nobody. Like, I'm gonna meet that person someday. And I've had times where I was like, I feel like I'm gonna meet someone of that like status one day, and I have. And I've been very lucky to. And I'm just like, once you think about them as people, just being regular people, it's just kind of it. Like,
right.
You start running in the same circles you never even realized you've ran in, or like passed in path, like passed in passing path. Whatever. I'm over here tripping.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool.
Definitely
recommend. The first time we went, we actually met some listeners that we've met before. We went out to eat afterwards.
We're actually really cool with them now.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a vibe. Like, definitely get your tickets for the 2025 season.
I'm trying to see a playoff game. So anybody who wants to buy me tickets or want to invite me as their plus one, please. I'm coming. Thank you.
Yeah. Expensive.
We'll call Dyra on FaceTime.
Oh, okay.
And she's not there for the game. She's there for celebrities anyway.
I'm there for the games. I literally watch the game. Hello. I used to go to basketball games all the time with my dad.
For who? Oh, okay.
With my dad.
I heard you.
When I was young.
Okay. Good save.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, other than that, we have been a little bit MIA because life is just lifing. Like I said, working, and more working to the point where I don't know what's happening.
I feel bad to keep saying that, but it's dead ass. Like, life has been lifing, and love all of you and appreciate all of you who kind of just been understanding of that and still, you know, come and show love and support. We don't forget about you guys. We actually feel bad about it all the freaking time. But sometimes we really just have to, you know, sit with each other and be like, we gotta put ourselves first, essentially. So that's kind of just what we've been doing. And, you know, if you guys know us, you know, other than our life responsibilities happening, we're trying to enjoy our birthday month. We have not celebrated Darva's birthday. Darva's birthday did pass already, but we have
29, unfortunately.
Yeah, baby girl is reaching.
Tragic.
We hadn't got to celebrate her birthday yet, but no worries because I got it all covered.
So busy.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll celebrate this weekend. By the time this episode come out, it'll be Monday, so it would have been the past weekend. But we'll give you guys a recap of how that went.
But yeah, other than that, it is Hispanic Heritage Month. Damn, I can't speak. I can never speak. The other thing is that our AC is broken, so I'm sweating. Like, I feel like I'm probably like sticky. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, when I feel
very
hot.
like sticky and
Yeah,
humid.
because the AC is broken. Mind you, it's fall. Like, it should be cold already. It should be like giving fall, and it is, but not completely fully. But yeah, it is Hispanic Heritage Month. It starts September 15th. It ends on October 15th. Um, and obviously, a lot of our listeners are Latinas, people of color. So we figure let's give LGBTQ Latinas a little shout out, which we have done before, but we could do it again. It doesn't matter. So the first person I'm gonna give a shout out to. All right. If you have watched Pose, her name is Blanca on the show. If you haven't watched Pose, I'm gonna need you to get on it ASAP. I think it's on Hulu and Amazon, I believe, but it's such a good show. And I feel like it really teaches you about like back in the day and how things used to be. But her on the show, her name is Blanca. But her real name is Michaela J. Rodriguez. She is an actress, a singer of Puerto Rican descent. She is best known for her role as Blanca Evangelista in the series Pose. She made history as the first transgender woman to win a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a television series drama in 2021. Rodriguez is an outspoken advocate for LGBTQ rights and has spoken of the violence that trans women of color are constantly battling. In 2022, she won the Stephen Kosick Award at the GLAAD Media Awards for her work increasing LGBTQ visibility. So she's popping. Another person I want to give a shout out to. I'll show you a picture of her so you can see. Anita. Hope I'm saying that right. She is a Brazilian singer, songwriter, and actress. The 31-year-old is openly bisexual, coming out in her 2018 Netflix docuseries Vai Anita. It's spelled VAIANITTA. I hope I'm saying that name right. She expressed the pressure she felt in keeping her identity a secret. She has been open about her struggle with biphobia and erasure, whatever. She has experienced people questioning her identity or calling her a fake bi or having never had a relationship with a woman, which she clarifies is also the case when it comes to dating men. I've never seen that documentary. Have you?
No.
Wow, I need to watch it.
I seen them like promoting it, I think at one point, but I never was like, let me watch this.
I gotta watch it. I love watching a documentary. Tokisha. Tokisha is a Dominican rapper known for her controversial, edgy style with a blend of reggaeton, dembow, and trap in her music. The openly queer artist often speaks to sexuality and empowerment in her music and performance. Tokisha's work consistently battles notions of gender norms. One of her most known songs, Linda, with Rosalia, speaks to the liberation from cultural expectations. If you go to Tokisha's Instagram, she is wild. I go to her Instagram and it feels like I'm on OnlyFans. Like, she does not
I only know her
care.
from like one song.
Yeah.
I've really never heard of her prior to that
because
song.
all her songs are like, I think all her songs are in Spanish, really, and she just be like moaning and just being real crazy. The things she be saying, like if you play one of her songs, like in your grandma's house, yeah, I mean she sings like them bullshit like that. The things that she be coming out her mouth is that I cannot play this music in front of my parents. I'm telling you, she is crazy. But whatever, she's popping. Young Miko, which we all know, is a Puerto Rican reggaeton and trap artist. After releasing her debut, Trap Kitty, the openly gay artist has taken the world by storm with her bold style and unapologetically queer lyrics. As one of the only openly lesbian artists in her genre, she advocates for LGBTQ rights and visibility while using her music to proclaim her love for women. I really love Young Miko. I think we talked about it. We went to her concert. She was popping. I was very impressed. I feel like she's young and she's a new artist, and her concert was awesome. Like, I don't know, I feel like it wasn't doing too much, obviously, because she is by herself, but I feel like everything was just so good. Everything. Other person I want to give a shout out to is Jillian Mercado. She is a queer Dominican model. I'll show you a picture.
Oh, okay.
Activist and actress known for her role as Maribel Suarez in The L Word. Generation Q. She is an advocate for inclusivity, mental health, and disability representation. She took to Instagram to come out ahead of her debut on The L Word, saying, "Over the course of this year, I had the absolute honor to know people from all communities that make me me. That being a woman, having a disability, being Dominican, and finally, I can add to that magical layer, being queer."
That's cute. The magical layer. Nope. Don't know who that is.
It looks very familiar. But yeah, there are a couple more, but I don't want to bore you guys. So yeah, shout out to everyone who is queer and Latina.
All right, y'all. We gonna get into a family meeting. It's a little bit. This is the first one.
All right, so okay. These are actually emails that came in. We haven't read a couple emails in a while because they're so long. But since we've been away for so long, I feel like
All right. Hey guys, huge fan. I just want to come on here to say what your input on my situation is. I'm a lover girl 1,000%, but this is a little of my story. About 5 years ago, I met my wife through TikTok. She slid in my DMs, and I thought, well, first of all, she slid in my DMs, and it was history after that. All of us lesbians know what I mean. Ha ha ha.
wow, 5 years ago. So I feel like TikTok came out 5 years ago.
Yeah. I fell for her, and it went from TikTok to text to FaceTiming all day. My family wasn't with it, so I was kicked out and lived with my aunts and grandma for 3 months before moving in with my now wife.
Oh wow.
She was in Washington, and I was what? She was in Washington and I was in Cali, so it was a big leap for me. Mind you, she did have 5 kids. However, I knew that I can provide and make the time to make them all feel loved.
5 kids. Wow.
So I moved in a year and what? I moved in and a year later we moved out of where she was and got married. Things were good until we hit 3 years. One day I got a hunch about a guy she was messaging cuz she stopped mentioning conversations between them. She usually told me everything. So one day she herself tells me that the conversations turned sexual, but nothing happened between them two. I let it go due to the fact that no physical touch happened. I was upset and hurt because I felt my feelings were invalid, but I still choose her. Fast forward another year, I yet again get a hunch because I was working nights and I wouldn't hear my wife like I used to.
Okay, what are these hunches?
What do you mean?
What does that mean?
Like a gut feeling.
Okay. I want clarification.
I would work at a truck stop and she would FaceTime me throughout the night so she didn't feel alone. Once these things stopped, I questioned it. One day she went to her friends with the kids and I decided to go through her tablet. And yet again, I saw messages to a different dude saying, I love you and I always will.
My Lord.
I yet again.
I love you and I always will to a random guy from the tablet?
Unless she knew who.
La gente son loca. Continue.
It's not a random guy. It could be, but she might know the guy or been talking to the guy long enough before, you find out type shit. Anyway, I yet again didn't lose my cool. I just simply sent her a message and packed and left.
As
I'm
we
a
should.
December Sagittarius, and just know we go from happy to demon time real quick. So I chose not to go to demon time. Good for you. Self control, self respect for yourself, not to allow someone to bring you down to that level. I can respect that. That shit's hard, but I can respect that. She cried, begged. Oh, one day I'm gonna learn how to read. She cried, begged, and blew up my phone till I decided to try yet again because no physical action was taken. We had a long talk, and we're now going on almost a year without any cheating. She does tell me I don't fulfill her needs, but she doesn't want me to leave. Okay.
Interesting.
I did try to tell her. Oh, I did try to let her go find herself, but once she noticed I was getting attention, she flipped and was not happy. She says she sabotages the relationship because I treat her too good and give her what she's never had. I guess what I'm asking is, have y'all dealt with this? If so, how did you handle it? And if not, how would you act in this situation? Much love.
It's unacceptable. I feel like that is cheating, even though it wasn't physical, because it was like emotional cheating and all of that. But that's what she knows. God knows what was happening. Like, how do you have these people's numbers, and why are you texting them, and like, what are you doing on your free time?
It would honestly bother me because you really don't know how true or for real it is if they're telling you like, "Oh, I've never had physical contact."
Like, be so for real.
Okay,
My God,
it's not to say
how you have time for that. And you have 5 kids.
Don't be judgy.
I don't got time for shit, and I don't got kids. But yeah, continue.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. I forgot.
Sorry. She says she sabotages. Wait. Okay, I was reading the wrong one. But wow.
She says she sabotages the relationship because you're treating her too good. What?
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought that was another one.
No, that was the same one.
Yeah, she says she sabotages the relationship because I treat her too good. And I give her what she's never had.
First of all,
then clearly you're too good for her.
Those are major sacrifices that you made. And obviously you want to make sure that you're giving 1,000% since you already made such big sacrifices. You just want to make sure you're doing everything that you can in your part to be the partner that you want to be. But god damn, she's not playing her part, it sounds like.
This is like the bad rap that like we always got. The queer community, the gay community. It's like a common thing in our podcast where we're reading stories about girls who are cheating with guys. Like, that's also a double whammy. Like,
yeah,
a lesbian, literally, that's like their worst nightmare, truly. So like, it's just, it sucks to see that it happens so often, you know.
It does. I
don't know if it's just this podcast or like what, but it's like it happens every other episode. I'm reading a damn thing that says that.
But like, are we, I guess it depends, because are you asking the right type of questions or really getting to know the person that you're with? At any time.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say?
Girl, I get random calls all the time.
I said grandparents. I don't know why.
I
feel like, sure, at any point, you know, people decide they want to be curious and want to, like, you know, whatever. But if you're talking to someone and you getting to know them, you kind of need to know, like, listen to them when they talk about their past, their history, you know, and like their what sexuality wise, like what are you into? Like, I don't know. I guess this is not something you can wholeheartedly like prepare yourself for, because if someone wants to step out and explore, they're going to do what they want, what they feel, you know. So you can't ever stop someone from doing that. You can only hope that it doesn't happen. But I feel like if I'm an example for me, like if I'm talking to a straight girl, then I have to assume that like that day's gonna come.
Okay, yeah, that's different. That is extremely different. Like,
so it's like, are we doing like sexuality checks? You know what I mean?
You playing yourself. I feel like when,
and I don't feel like that's all the time. You do got some straight girls that really were never straight, and they end up being gay after their first relationship with them. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know, just like, again, just getting to know the person and like dating within your
community.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's tricky, but I just wish. Okay, like it doesn't matter who you date after me or whatever the case is. I just wish that people were more honest about it, and stop with the cheating. Like, just say like, listen, I want to explore more. This isn't working for me anymore, and go about your day. But like, to cheat on people and then cheat on them with guys and things like that, it looks bad. Like, just be real and be honest. But people don't want to have that conversation, so there's that. But yeah, I mean, best of luck. I hope that everything works out. I don't know if you guys are still together, but yeah.
Aside from like the whole being cheated on, you know, with the man, I have been in situations where people that, you know, in past relations where they've entertained other people, and I had a hunch, and then, you know, I went looking and got the answers that I was looking for, and it hurts. It hurts. It's not fun to see and to know that your person is giving personal parts of themselves to other people that you only thought they were giving to you, you know? But you know, I've been a person who gives chance after chance, and that's because, you know, I put an effort and I want things to work, and I don't know, I guess it takes a little bit longer for me to know that, like, all right, okay, one last time, make me a fool one last time, and then I'll be done for sure. Like, because sometimes you can dead it off the rip, like tell someone, all right, I'm just gonna cut you off on the first time, and some people deserve to be cut off on the first time, but sometimes the second chance is necessary. I don't know about the third, fourth, and fifth, but
yeah,
you know,
miss me.
Yeah. I recently broke up with my girlfriend of almost 2 years. On our first date, I found out she was still legally married to her ex-wife.
Like, what are you doing outside?
I kind of ghosted her, and we got back into contact 2 weeks later. I was just really scared because she was still legally married, didn't have a job, and had a son. I decided to take a leap of faith, and we started dating. Over time, I'm making shit up. I decided to take a leap, and we started dating. Over time, it was great. Both our kids got along, and we didn't have much problems. 10 months later, she came home one day and broke up with me. Oh, shit. Because she would never be able to love me the way I wanted, because she already did that with her ex-wife. 3 months later, she came back saying that she loved me and wanted the same things that I wanted, as in marriage and kids. We were doing great, and both were really happy. As soon as she got a job, she started acting sus. I ended up finding erased messages between a lesbian coworker with hearts and flirting after picking her up drunk from Calaveras with her in a parking lot.
Oh my God. Why y'all saying where y'all was at? Now you gotta beat that out or some shit.
I don't know. And it's like, I picked her up drunk in a parking lot. I believed her when she told me it was one-sided and that she erased them because I would have gotten mad and she was just protecting us from having a fight. I asked her to just be honest if she was interested in her or talk to her, and she swore she didn't. A week later, she randomly confessed that they would have small talk about the girl going out and getting fucked up. I broke up with her later that night because I couldn't shake off the feeling of something not being right. The next day, she told me I was insecure and psycho because I was painting a picture that didn't exist. I'm not sure if I was in the wrong or had a right to what I was feeling. Hope I can get opinions on the situation. Honestly, I wouldn't say that you're wrong. Only you know when like you're tired, when you've had enough, and when it's just like you kind of feel like you don't want to put up with the shit anymore. The first time around, you stopped talking to her because the first red flag. You decided to come back, you gave it a chance, and then she decided she didn't want it, and cool. You came back and that's the weird shit started happening. Like, all right, that was more than enough chances for sure.
Yeah, and like she broke up with you, then she wants to come back. Like she's
Yeah,
confused, truly
yeah.
confused. Like just be single if that's what you want.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of feeling like someone doesn't want me in the way that I want them. I think.
I mean, but the first red flag was the fact that you guys went on a date and she was married to her ex-wife still. I know people in the military do that, but like that's crazy.
It's crazy, and I hate to say it, unfortunately, is a norm.
Yeah, like why does it take so long to get divorced?
Because some people don't. It's just the
legality.
It
takes 2 seconds to get married.
It's the legality of it that I always hear people. More people. Didn't we talk about it? Like more people like are separated before they're divorced. Like they just never get divorced because of the legality aspect of it. Like it's a lot of fucking money. Like that is crazy. Always crazy to me. Like it's so easy to get into it and then like detrimental to get out of it.
Yeah. Unless both people are like really adamant about it.
Yeah. So that is crazy. Being legally married is just like, oh shit. You don't know what to do with that because you don't know if that means, are you still actively involved with this person, or are you like y'all got no contact at all and all y'all have is just legal names on a paper that keeps you binded?
If I was single and I met somebody and they were still married, I would be like, first and last day, girl.
We're aware.
First and last day, because I'm not getting involved in your
I don't even think that you would have even finished the first date.
Yeah, I'd be like, something, I forgot something in the car.
Obnoxious.
Never come back.
But the whole like breaking up because I don't think that like you're gonna fulfill my needs, it's just like, all right, if you believe that the first time, then what makes you think that the second time it ain't gonna happen?
Right. And I feel like something about being married, at least in my thought process, it's like if you're getting a divorce and whatever the case is, you should know like in your head like what is it that you want. And I just feel like if you're going into another relationship and you're still married, then clearly I feel like you know what you want. You're out here dating, looking around. So why did she break up with her? Like just so, I don't know, out of the blue.
The question is, why did she feel like she wanted to come back if she was gonna be fucking around?
She doesn't know what she wants.
Like, you started dating. Excuse me. You started dating. Told her, said that you don't know if I can fulfill your needs, so you left. Okay, that's, you had the right to make that move. If that's not what I'm doing, that's not what I'm doing. All right, bye. Ciao. But now you come back. So why you come back? If you, one, felt that I couldn't fulfill your needs, and now two, like, what's different?
Yeah.
Some people just need to come back and be like, oh, maybe I really didn't give it a try. Let me try for real.
Yeah.
And then it just fuck around again. It's just like,
oh Lords. Well, Good for you for like knowing your worth and sticking to it, because it's so easy to get like wrapped up in that again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very wise of you and boss bitch shit to like be like, I'm not fucking with it. Let me just
like this ain't gonna work.
let me let it go. Yeah.
But yeah, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long this episode was. It was probably very short.
It's
but
past 30 minutes.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys have any future podcast episodes, please let us know. Sometimes we run out of things to talk about. Another thing, we still have those Thailand tickets up, so there are still some open spaces. If you guys are interested, we are going to be going to Thailand with our listeners in July of 2025, as well as Bali, but Bali sold out, and we still have Thailand. We have a couple of spots open, so if you're interested, go to the link in our bio and you can find out more information there.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe.
Deuce, mother goose.
Bye.